I just returned from a long rabbit hole of paranormal photos. So it's a new series, part 1. The unexpected house guest from the 1950s. A sweet little family sits down for dinner and snaps a photo, only later to discover they literally had someone drop in. Denise Russell took this photo of her grandma, who lived alone at the time, in 1997. It wasn't until later the entire family recognized Grandpa standing behind her. The Tulip Staircase ghost, taken inside of the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. Experts across the board agree this photo was not tampered with and is genuine ghost evidence. We've all heard of the Waverly Hills Sanatorium, but this is one of the most infamous pictures of a woman who was said to have had a relationship with a doctor and later killed herself because he wanted nothing to do with her. And 2 girls in Manila, early 2000s. Experts believe this was taken with a digital camera, and there's no way that this was tampered with. Like for part 2, there's a lot more. Paranormal photos, part 2. Cute little Miss Sawyer, 1987, had her friend snap a picture of her in the cockpit at an airfield in England. When they got the photo developed, she had a co-pilot. You've probably seen this one, Goddard's Squadron, 1919. This photo captured the image of Freddie Jackson, who had died a few days earlier. This one really creeps me out. So, Neil Sandwich had a friend who was getting married at this farmhouse. He snapped a photo of it, and when he put the photo into Photoshop and adjusted the exposure, he saw a little white figure peeking out from around the corner. Yo, even people who worked there said that they had seen a little boy while cleaning. I really don't know if this one is real, but I really don't like it. Apparently, this hospital camera caught a demonic spirit standing over somebody's hospital bed. And it said that a few days later, they died. This one's kind of sweet, honestly. 1968, Robert Ferguson is giving a speech, snaps a photo, his deceased brother's with him.
That stuff you see in paranormal movies.
Are you in line?
Man appeared out of nowhere. OMFG, I almost died.
This is a super rare yellow spirit orb captured during a spirit box session.
Fuck me! Wow! Oh my god.
That's just coming out of here and pushed off that door.
Holy shit.
That again, right into the side of my thing? I heard you.
This scary clip shows an inmate filmed in solitary confinement. So what's that creepy shadow figure then? Well, that's me out.
Okay, so this was going on here. At 12:48 a.m., I was woken by tapping on my forehead. I turned on my phone camera and videoed this. I want you to also listen. He's going to say, "Oh my God, help me, it's Brad."
YouTuber Veronica S. shared to her YouTube channel some home security footage that left them speechless. The video shows what looks like an apparition opening the door as Veronica's husband is arriving home. Keep in mind, no one was inside the house at the time. On another night, Veronica's husband is running to the store to pick up some milk for her kids, and as he's exiting, a figure lurks behind him with what sounds like, "Get out." Shortly before the camera captures anything, white spots that look like orbs form around the camera, and Veronica's dog takes particular interest in whatever is inside. Things got much worse when her kids found themselves in danger. orbs continued to plague Veronica's camera, and shortly after the cameras would move, either left or right. But concern started to increase when her kids would wake up every night at the same time, 3 a.m. When Veronica looked at her security camera, she was shocked.
Are you here?
Are you in the boys' room?
Shut up, don't be sick.
This is the scariest video I've ever seen. Watch closely. This guy apparently has a ghost of a kid in his apartment. Look closely. Did you see it? Here, look again, you might miss it. The ghost was making stuff all over, but then this happens. If you looked really closely, after the ghost was throwing stuff around, as he passes the mirror, you can actually see the ghost in the mirror. And then when he goes back by it, it's gone. Rewatch this video and tell me if you see it too. And click that plus icon for daily ghost videos.
In this video, you will see a spirit ball that appears to be swimming. Here's slow-mo.
It goes right back to the same spot.
Yeah.
This is really about the safety of our children, and if we don't put the fine tuning in place, people.
For those of you who are veterans of the channel, you know exactly who Ihab Kazmiya is. For those of you who are new, you're in for a treat. Ihab Kazmiya is a Jordanian ghost hunter who has some of the most compelling captures of what is very well known as a jinn. And in this video, he's exploring a house that was abandoned many years ago where perverse and horrific acts were committed. Needless to say, he once again encounters something.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم